Okay, well, we're back to this Stalker Dead Man's Challenge. I don't know why he's breathing hard. Is that the best I got? Is it? What does, yeah, that's all I got. What am I missing? 3 sticks. 3 sticks. Yep, burn them all up. All right, as you can see, I've lost, what, 70% of my condition? Bad. I know it's going to be rather chilly out here. Maybe I can just get across here without. Wow, bad. Let me just do this quickly. See how quickly I can do this. Calm down. We do have some deer. That's great. I don't know about the wolf on my left. Probably in a bad position. Because I can see you from so far off now. Alright, nothing on the horizon there. So I'm just going to have to run because I have no chance to get warm. Pretty much have to try this just to see if I can get a deer. There should be 2 wolves down here. There should be at least 1 wolf down here. This is what I did. I actually came in here and did this on another stalker run. It's identical same thing. And both wolves, because I came from Cinder Hills, both wolves are down here and they got, each one of them got one. I don't see a wolf. Wow. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. The funny thing is I was doing just this, but I killed 2 wolves and I grabbed some meat off of one. I think I grabbed a gut off of one and cooking it up, and then had to run because the weather started to get bad. And I was coming back here with 2 gut on me and did this exact same thing. And I ran in here real quick, and in fact, it was almost an identical thing because I had a bunch of coal on me and decided, well, let me run in here, drop this coal off. I think I even, I don't know, searched the hut and some, and when I stepped out, I literally just grabbed my gut and stepped out, and I got about right here, and I thought I heard bear crows. And then I stopped and looked, and the other crows were there. And I said, well, what happened? I turned around, there's a bear right there, walking right toward me. And I was completely exhausted. I could not run. And so I backed away from him, and he turned. He didn't come after me. And I got up here somehow, because, I mean, it was just at the point where he was going to rear up and come after me. And he turned at the last second and decided, and I had 2 gun on me. So that was a strange one right there. Surely I couldn't have been. Look at this, and I'm not warming up in here. I'm not warming up in here. Okay, I'm not warming up in here. I literally. I'm not warming up in here. Okay. I could have used the food. could have used the food. And it said no. No coffees. Not a lot of water. No sewing kit. Let's go see if the bears come down now. And the bear did go away. I mean, he just appeared. I don't know how he ended up right there, of all places, but yeah, I definitely got a chill on that one. Because as I was convinced that it wasn't a bear crow, and it wasn't bear crows, and it was just my mind playing tricks on me. And I thought, like, the sound of a bear breathing. That's when I turned around. All that taken into consideration, I turned around. There was the bear walking right toward me. Did I get a chill? Yes, I got a chill. Because it just immediately dawned on me at that moment that, wow, you are exhausted and you cannot run. I was not prepared for that contingency to happen at all. So that was a little bit of a... Oh, wait. Well, we'll see. Good, now. All right. And one of the highlights of that was I realized that wasn't burned down. I didn't go to it. I went to all these cabins and I walked around here and I checked the bench and walked away. And came back in this cabin and then realized, oh, that is open. Not that I got anything. There wasn't anything in there. You know, it's got the lockers in there, but there was nothing in it, so it wasn't like it benefited me at all, but it was there. I hadn't been in that cabin in so long a time. It's probably been 2 years since I've been in that cabin. So that's one thing about playing Stalker. You do get to go in some structures that are otherwise not available. Well, I don't know what the story is with the sewing kit. It just seems like it's not available. Got to take our little look, see if Mr. Bear has come by. What are the chances of running a deer in here? Is there a deer here? If there is, I can't see it. I'm freezing again. Imagine that. Alright, we just have to get inside. Get inside and wait. If it wouldn't take... Look, I'm not warming up. If I could fix any part of my clothes, if I just fix my pants or that little jacket, that little... anything, I could be warming up. I mean, I'm literally... I'm at that very... So, midday, I need to run a deer into a wolf. There's just... I don't want to start a fire yet if I don't have to. But I do need to dump this coal. It's just... And I'm not overweight. I can't believe that. How am I not overweight? I don't know with this bear. He just makes unannounced entrances. I wasn't cooking anything in this hut. Usually, if I cook in here a little bit, he comes down here, but he isn't doing anything in this hut. I just started a fire, that was it. Alright, drop. %, fire striker, and I am completely frozen. Alright, I can't do anything. I literally just can't do anything out here. Go for another hour. I mean, I didn't think I was going to be freezing that fast. It's fog. It's just frigid, and I can't fix my clothes. Look at it, almost. It went up to 32, and it came back down. What is that about? But I'm just warming up so slowly. So agonizingly slow. Oh, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. And if I do my stim, which I have to do. Yeah, I really don't have a choice, but I would love to have some food to do it with. Ooh, I didn't even see those. How good. Really? It's not like I have antibiotics on me. Alright, it's past midday. Is it still just completely, utterly frigid out here? With zero visibility. Oh, nice. Okay, it's just still cold, but it's got some visibility. Is there a wolf out here at all? I guess I could go start a fire and get really warm for this moment. Hang around. See what happens. Fire striker stick, 70%. Tinder plug, 1 of 1. No. One tinder plug. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, that's true, I have paper. I have paper. Never mind, I'm good. I'm saved. Because if you have one tinder and you go to start a fire, and that's what you lose if you don't start the fire, it's your tinder. Turned out pretty good, didn't it? That's what you're supposed to say. Alright, 10 minutes is not going to be enough. And I supposedly only took 2, so yeah, I should still have this going. Still not warming up. Not going to be warming up till... Oh my god! What is... Why don't I have... Where is my cedar? Since when did I burn up my cedar? I was not aware that I burnt my cedar up. Yeah, I know. Can I please just go ahead and do this? 2 minutes? To be able to get to the point where I can add coal and not be dead. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't break anything down. Because I could have sworn I stopped and I made that fire. Yes, you did. Seriously? I'm still freezing to death, game. I know I could have gone out and got another stick somewhere, but they're not that plentiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hate to bother you with something as trivial as not dying over a minute. Oh, look, I'm warming up. Imagine that. It's possible to warm up in the long dark. Never let it be said that you can't warm up in the long dark. You, in fact, can warm up. Okay, let's do this. Of course, I'm dying now from exhaustion, so that's good, right? Three hours. Just to take a look. Are there just no wolves out here at all? One thing there is not out here, and that is food, except just to go up the creek bed, which is what I guess I'm gonna have to do, is go sleep 2 hours, and then head up the creek. Yeah, what are you going on about? There are no wolves up there. All right. I was hoping to utilize this fire for something. I'll tell you what, I'll go inside, I'll sleep an hour, get some rest back, come take a peek. If it's still clear, see if it's possible to do anything here with the wildlife. If not, we'll just head up the creek and grab cattails and head for the ravine. See if we can pull this out. That's pretty good, huh? There are deer, but there's no wolves. Usually it'd be there are wolves, but there are no deer. I'm not going to try that. Still not warming up. But at least at this point I'll be fully warm by the end of an hour's sleep. And is it going to do a blizzard, or is it going to let me by with this? Okay, so I've got... That's not enough to make it to where I need to go, but there is a bed up there at Rabbit Grove. So we'll do it that way. Yeah, this is a... I'll put it this way. If I'm not heading toward birch bark, I was going to say I'd just forgo the birch bark, but if I can't have the birch bark, then this is pretty much the end of the run. It's past this. Yeah, I'll be lucky to even pull it out with birch bark. But if I'm going to push on, might as well be worth my while to even attempt it. Just going to the ravine for the sake of going to the ravine. It's not going to get any of my condition that I've bled out back. Now, seeing no wolf down here kind of has me believing that he's down around the bridge, so I don't know. Sometimes the bear, okay, well that's good, I know where he is. That kind of gives me a clear path up the creek. Can't really run. I'm right on the edge with all this. And that's given that he doesn't turn around. Wow, that's just not really a nice place for him to be. A note. It's really my only alternative here is to do this way. I mean, I'm thankful that I know where he is, but where he is not a good place. Really. I'm not impressed. Because there's a few cattails there that I'm definitely going to miss out on. But I at least am safe, I think. But I'm going to be freezing, I'm sure, soon. Typically, he would not be coming this way, I don't think. And it's not frigid really yet. So this should be clear. Unless he's going to teleport to me. Of course, this is custom. And that wolf that's right there where I'm about to go up. By the waterfall, the bridge, I'm not sure about that. If it is, it's just one of those, you know, your run was meant to be gone. It was not salvageable. Forget it. Just gonna be able to get enough to function here. That'll do it. Of course, there's no guarantee of what the bear is gonna do from this point, but I gotta get up to the cabin right now. No, don't go up there. It's just, now I gotta change my whole play style, because I used to not worry as much about sprains. Which, you know, I suppose they should change it. Should have changed it, because you pretty much could go where you wanted to. Every now and then you get a sprain, but it wasn't as bad. I didn't realize I was this far away. Being fully exhausted. Oh, man. Youch, I'm not even gonna make it. No. Because there's no birch bark here. I can't regain anything. I'm kind of at the mercy of being at death's doorstep now. If I can just get in here before I get below 10. What a slog. 2 maple. Not yet, but they're there. 2 maple there? Wow, that's insane. I'm lucky to get one. I got no other birch, but I got 2 maple. Well, whatever. Oh, so far away. Look at that. I'm right at 10. I'm just about to it. And it's going to be warm in here. You can imagine that it's not going to be warm in here. There we go. The music has started. No, it is not warm. Alright, well, that is a very unfortunate circumstance. Search the empty metal container for nothing. Yes, there's a great deal of nothing in here, which it doesn't at all surprise me. Exactly what I was going to assume was going to be in here was nothing. And it did not disappoint me at all. And it has an open locker. Not that it matters, since there's nothing in it anyway. This is not good. Because that's a long walk to get to birch bark. A long, stumbling walk that it has about as much chance of success as well, I guess I should just go ahead and play it out, considering that chances of making it are slim to none, considering that I have to wait now till the middle of the night, and that I'd have to go, I'd have to go pick some mushrooms. Yeah, this is like slim to none situation, especially since decided to give me a blizzard on top of it, just to make sure that, hey, you're almost dead. Well, let's put the icing on the cake for you and just go ahead and kill you all together. Yeah, could have been a nice night. Could have, but no. It's not. So what? Go ahead and sleep 4 hours? Because we'll run out of calories. Probably get all our rest back, which is going to be necessary. There are some more cattails to be had. Of course, it'll be frozen by the time I pick 3 of them. Right? Have to be calm outside, or it won't work at all. Could do the flare, but that would be a last ditch effort on my part going that way. Yeah, this is not going to be fun for anybody to watch, but now, this is the thing. It is calm. A 13% torch. Really, a 13% torch. What am I missing? 3 sticks. 1 torch. Well, see, can I get 3 sticks before I'm freezing to death? I doubt it. brother. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, I know, but I'm not planning to stay out here in it. But since I'm going to die anyway, just say I have grabbed two maples. That'll be cool. Make it momentarily worthwhile for me to have had a hacksaw. 3 sticks that just happened to come up during the blizzard? No? 1, 2, maybe 3? No? Can't have 3. 3's too much to ask for. Yeah. Ah, there we go. 3 sticks. No, I don't want to cook it yet. I have to harvest it. Thank you. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fire striker, I would have no matches right now. No, I've grabbed a couple more packs. Right, I'm not in any danger here of anything other than food. Is it gonna be is the wind gonna just shoot up now? To make it a moot point, make it no reason whatsoever for me to make this torch. Well, I'm not warm. I'm not warm. That's ridiculous. Okay. The buff would be great, but I would lose condition sitting by a hot fire. One more. If the wind doesn't come up, that'll be wonderful. And I'll try to make that walk. Before I try to light the torch. Yeah, this is one of those, you know, could make it, except that you can't. And I do not have enough wood to start a warm enough fire. Unless I broke down something. One. I do have some coal. 62 calories. Well, the thing is, yes, I can start a fire. Yes, I could even go inside and wait for it to warm up enough to where, if it doesn't blow it out, where's the wind? It's coming from that way, but I'm out of the wind, even though it's coming from that way. Where is it going to turn to? But what about the front of the house? I'm out of the wind here? No? Ouch. Alright, let's just try it. And it's definitely a waste of a match if it doesn't, because this won't start another one. Yeah, but look at that. The wind's right on it now. I'd have to change it. It almost rolled out of the way. Well, I got plenty of tinder. I got tinder all day long. I guess that's why it kills your fire so often like this, because it's like, oh, so you think you can just pick up 10 cattail heads and you got a definite fire? Well, guess what? It's not going to happen. You're going to be freezing to death while you're standing out here trying to make a fire. That's what's going to happen. How's that? How's that for a contingency? Yeah, this is ended. There's just no way I can't make it that far. Yeah, if I would have started a fire and run in here, maybe I could have saved myself 1% or so. Sleeping an hour is going to cost me 98 calories now? Why? Why 98 calories? I don't have any calories, so how's it going to cost me? In condition, that's what it's going to cost you. You know, I'm just going to call this a failed run simply because what I would have to do to save this is not really doable. And it's going to be too painful to watch. So if I had gotten here with more condition, and even if I just had like 12 or so, I could have probably pulled this off, maybe, if the weather would have permitted, but not like this. It's just going to be, it's going to be ridiculous. It's not going to let me do it. And with no recovery, 3 bars down. So it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. But yeah, that's the end of that. Anyway, a little psychedelic death march, right? I guess he just went on down to the fishing village. Left me up here all by myself. A stim. Yeah, very useful. Not what I had in mind, but, you know. No birch bark here, is there? Not that I would even have the time to process it. Anyway. Poor guy. He had such potential. But he has faded into the long dark. 3 days. Done. Alright, we're going to try this again, but without all the mistakes. See you next time.